Take number 2.
Hello.
Hello. We had some real awkward conversation happening in the beginning.
So we just went ahead.
And then we had some issues with Levi. Maybe it'll be bloopers. All right.
Welcome back.
Yes. That's right. Yeah, we didn't establish that one in this one.
Yep.
Yep. Me welcoming back. You welcoming me back. And I filmed this morning. You guys saw that yesterday. Now we're filming tonight for you guys to see today.
Yep.
That about wraps that up, or sums that up.
Much more eloquently than last time.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I mentioned that I was going to be taking, great job, taking Levi's brother Winston. It's going to be one of those. To the vet today. And I did.
Yep.
Did blood work. Everything was fine on blood work. His weight was pretty much the same as it was last visit.
It's just all that fur coming out made him look so skinny.
Really made him look skinny because he's a skinny boy. I mean, he's only 90 pounds. He's not huge.
No.
Which is crazy to think that he's only 90 pounds. And Katie, I think you mentioned in several videos, or maybe a video, that his stomach.
Yeah, he had been licking his stomach a little bit, and I had tried a couple times to get the mats out of his stomach because, well, you know, they go into the pond, the creek, the whatever, they lay in water constantly, so their fur gets matted, and it's about that time of year where all the coat's coming out. Unfortunately, he got himself really matted.
It was really bad.
Really bad, and I couldn't do it myself. He's so stubborn when he wants to be, like when he doesn't want to do something, or he doesn't want you to do something.
He's just stubborn, yeah.
It's hard. I mean, trying to wrangle a 90-pound dog with one arm and then trying to like shave or do something. It's
well, we even tried last night and we couldn't do it.
Yeah, the two of us.
Yeah.
So it had gotten a little worse than I had hoped, but he got a little bit of a rash going on, so Nate took him in.
Yeah, so we decided last night, since we couldn't do it ourselves, couldn't properly hold him down and then shave him and not nick him also with the razor thing, whatever it's called, just decided to go into the vet and then also just do a basic health check since he's been so lethargic and not really eating. Well, the rash probably was really painful for him, plus the hair pulling all of his skin. He was having a hard time finding a way to lay down.
To be comfortable.
Yeah, so we got all that shaved off and did a steroid injection. He'll be on steroids for the next X number of days, and then he had some lesions from all of the licking.
Yep.
A little bit of wound, so he's on antibiotics for whatever time period.
10 days.
That is. So he'll be doing, I mean, he is doing a lot better. As soon as we shaved him, and then about 15 minutes after the steroid injection, he was
calmed way down.
You can see that he's a lot more comfortable. Occasionally we still see him licking himself. So today you and I were able to put a topical spray that's a pain relieving topical spray and has 4% numbing cream.
Yeah.
Not cream, but a numbing agent.
Yeah, and it's an antibacterial, antimicrobial type spray
so
as well.
Put that on him, and then we put some Neosporin on him also.
Yeah.
So I've been watching him since we've been doing that, and he licked himself once. He's like, oh, I don't like that taste. And so he stopped, which is great.
That's exactly what we wanted.
That's what we needed, yeah. So, so he's doing okay, and he'll recover just fine. The typical fighting, not fighting, but just
the reestablishing dominance, I think.
Yeah, when Winston comes back, he and Levi do that. It was same this time. We did take Levi and Kinsley for a walk while we got Winston out, and
he did not want to get out of the truck.
Yeah, he was very comfortable in the AC
and pillows.
Truck he enjoyed the ride there. He enjoyed the ride back, and then he didn't want to get out of the truck.
Yep.
But they did do that kind of fighting. It's not like real fighting, but it's Levi's trying to play and do his weird thing. Like he just doesn't know boundaries, and Winston's just like, dude, I'm not in the mood.
Yeah.
And so he'll
stand on top of him.
Stand on top of him and growl and push him down and tell Levi stops. So they did that again, but Not nearly as bad as they used to.
Yeah, they
used to.
Yeah, they haven't, and they've gotten a lot better about it, but we just keep Kinsley inside to make sure she doesn't get in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And then she's fine.
This morning, their video yesterday, I mentioned trail cam footage over there. Did you want to give some details about that?
So I had the little, I couldn't find the adapter to my computer so I could read the SD card, and finally got it last night. And so Nate's like, was there any more coyote? I was like, I don't know, I'm looking. And so possum, yeah, I know.
It's like what was happening on the airplane last night.
So anyway, I was looking through the footage, and there was this little scrawny coyote that was coming up in several frames, and unfortunately I didn't see the dogs go back there or afterwards. And bunny rabbit, raccoon, possum, and then so I had put the trail cams back in the same area, just back behind us. And then I'd also put one right on the gate so I could see a better perspective, because I wanted to see if it was coming into the yard a little bit more and how many times the dogs were going back there to see, if they were monitoring the area any better. And unfortunately, I had that one too high, so it only picked up me when I was going back and checking on things. But the last camera footage, I actually ended up catching images of a coyote, and I noticed when I was looking at it that this one actually was bigger, and it was definitely two separate coyotes.
Yeah.
So one maybe like either a young one or a baby, well, not a baby, but like a younger
Teenager.
one. And then the other one definitely looked to be more full grown, like maybe the mom or something. I couldn't get an image to tell if they were male or female, but because it was mostly their face, or they were walking off camera. But it came back probably 4 times.
In what time period?
In the span of an hour.
Oh.
So it kept coming back, and it was only one day. It was only on Saturday. It was the only day. The day before and the day after, I didn't see any images of it whatsoever. And no, we haven't put anything back there. While Nate was gone, I didn't use that compost pile for anything. I had buried as much as I could, and then if I had anything I needed to compost, I used the compost, the wood chip bin that's up on the front part of the property. So that's unfortunate. So we've been marking our scent, marking the dog scent.
Yes.
Trying to,
I've been peeing on the pile.
Yep, there you go.
And there's a couple trails, and
Yeah.
pee on the trails.
Yep. So we're trying that.
I wanted to walk the dogs through there today. I want to do that tonight. I'll do that tomorrow morning. We'll just make it a habit of going back there. But if you can put some more trail cams, but I also want to put some trail cams back further to see where they're coming from.
Yeah, we have 5 trail cams that we can put however we want back there, and then we have the Eufy too. Yeah,
so then I'm charged. So we haven't used those 2 Eufy solar cameras in a while because during winter they died out. They weren't getting enough sun, and so needed to charge them. So we're going to go put those Eufys back there also.
Because they get a much better...
Yeah, they get a wider range, and we can watch it live.
Yeah, so if we...
It can notify us if there's activity so we can see it live. So beyond taking Winston, good job Nate, Winston to the vet, it was kind of a just low-key kind of day. There was a weird ruckus from the chickens this morning, and I wasn't sure what was happening. Kind of worried about aerial predators. I don't know if that's what it was. But also the second run over between the 2 Vever coops, Vever number 1 and number 2, where you have a bunch of young
littles.
Yeah, littles in there. There's not a lot of shade, so I put up shade cloth like the run that we have next to it where the meat birds are. Did that, and then I think Katie showed you guys, was it your last one?
I just talked about it.
Oh, you just talked about it. Okay, yeah. So over where we had the pigs, where we did a lot of the feeding of the pigs, you know, a lot of food scraps and stuff. And so Katie had mentioned that there's...
The camera's shaking a lot because
Yeah,
of Kinsley.
because, oh man. I hope it's not been a shaky existence for you guys.
Sorry, but Kinsley's panting over there and shaking the table. Come here, girl. Come here. Here, lay over there. Nope, not. She's gonna. That's better.
10 minutes of us just bouncing around.
Yeah, well, they're used to my legs bouncing.
So anyway, so we had some volunteer pumpkins, and then today I noticed that there's 4 or 5 volunteer tomato plants.
Yay!
So in that same area.
Yep.
So I did a little bit of weeding around the tomato plants, and then put some, some of that weeding that I did as mulch around it, just to keep more things from growing up. So
Nice.
yeah,
Maybe we'll actually get tomatoes.
maybe. Yeah, it's been a pretty lackluster year for us in terms of planting.
Yeah, it's. I tried.
Oh, I know you tried. I know.
And then it's just, you know, all the other projects and all the other things happening when you don't have a ton of time to dedicate to it or to get it started again once it fails. It's a little frustrating, but
Yeah, it's just too much going on.
I might throw some more seeds in the ground. I wonder if he sees the rabbit.
I hope so. Go get that bunny. You go get that bunny. Yeah, go get it. He sees it.
Oh, Kinsley, no.
You're staying here, Kinsley. Go get that bunny rabbit.
We have a rabbit that is, I'm pretty sure it's the culprit that ate the garden, but it lives right between 2 little piles, one where we have all our comfrey planted and where I think I showed you all last time where I tried to weed whack and it was all those like thorny bramble bushes up there. It goes back and forth. And then we also found 2 clutches of eggs up there too, where our chickens had been laying. We find randoms.
Yeah, we have a very large patch of comfrey, and they're laying in the middle of it because it's just a big
Dark.
shaded area. Yeah, dark shaded area. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then another one where we found that the cat headstone from the previous owner.
Yep.
Kato was the name of the cat.
No, that was not the name of the cat. The name of the cat was Snoopy.
Snoopy it was. Yeah, it was Snoopy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Kato
is just cat in whatever language he was putting the headstone. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. I knew that Kato meant cat, but that's right. It was Snoopy.
Yeah, it was like Snoopy or something like that.
Yeah. That's kind of the day. Oh, I also went around. I'm good at that. I also went around, just kind of observed all of the mess that we have, and I have a list of things that I want to clean up, because what I'm going to do is spend the rest of this week. Is this Wednesday? Yep, this is Wednesday. So I'm going to spend the rest of this week, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and just doing cleanup stuff. So I have a whole list of that, and then starting next week, starting Monday or Sunday, if I get those cleanup stuff done in 3 days, I'm just gonna dedicate to the house.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got the list.
Check it twice.
I didn't check it twice. I guess I will check it twice as I check them off. No. Yeah, anywho. Yeah, that's the day.
That's the that.
That's the that. That is the that.
Yeah. Thank you all for all of the kind comments on the video that Nate put out this morning. It's very, very thoughtful. There's a ton of comments on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured there'd be some comments in there.
Yeah.
I haven't read through them. But like I said, I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
But still appreciate the comments. When there is an update to be had on how my father is doing, or the progress on it, or whatever you want to call that, I'll let you guys know. But at this point in time, it's just it's just a waiting game.
Yep.
Keeping them comfortable, and
that's about all you can do.
That's about all you got. That's what hospice is for.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, so So that's that. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
We good now?
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Goodbye.
Take care.
I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye. It feels so nice in here with the breeze.
That's very nice. Wish it felt like this outside.
Or inside. I guess inside's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's a little toastier than you would like, but
Yeah. Well, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Talking to them, but welcome back to you.
welcome back to you.
Thank you.
I wasn't gone.
No, well, welcome back to my life.
Welcome back to your presence.
Welcome back to my physical presence.
Woo woo.